There's a couple different things to consider when you start looking into buying into a tool brand. Number one, how many tools does that brand have in their lineup? Number two, how's the pricing on the damn things? Are they too expensive? Is it worth the cost of these tools? And I'm telling you, the last couple of years has been very interesting when it comes to all these different tool brands coming out with some really cool tools. But there is one that really caught my attention. I mean, this tool company went completely insane. And today, we're gonna look at some of the new tools that they just came out with. And I believe especially you will love these tools if you're a DIYer, a woodworker, somebody that likes to tinker out in the garage. You're gonna say these tools are real nice, like let me go get the first one. Belt and disc. You see this piece of woodage right here? Well, maybe I need to sand this piece of woodage. So I'm gonna use my belt first. Come over here, flip the switch. Look at it. So I got my backstop right there. I'm gonna take my woodage, bring it down over here. Woo-wee. Here's a different view for your viewing pleasure. You see, that's real nice like. They also give me one of those sweet miter gauges. I can use that on the table, or I can just turn this on and maybe shape something if I need to. You see, you can make a giant pencil if you wanted to. You can write I Love Tool Review Zone all over your walls over and over again. Got your dust port right there. You can bevel this right here if you want. Bring it down, up, whatever you want to do. Super easy to change the belt. If you need to change that paper, just bring this, slide that off if you want. I'm not going to do that. And then, of course, you can adjust the track of the paper. If it's going too far over this way, you just bring it this way. It'll slide that paper and adjust for you. So this is the first tool that we're looking at from Skil. And if you haven't noticed, we're talking about Skil today. Now, Skil has been around for a very, very long time. People love this brand. Now, a while back, Skil went pretty silent. You didn't hear anything from them. Then they were purchased by a brand named Shervon. Now, if you don't know who Shervon is, they're the ones that own Flex, they own Ego, Skil. They've really pumped life into this brand and are bringing them back in a big way. But this is their brand new bandsaw. Need to loosen this up to change the blades. Boom, super simple to do. On the back over here, you can adjust your track and all that good stuff. You can lock stuff down, tighten it so this doesn't move on you. And under here, you can also adjust and tilt your table. So you just loosen this up. I got another one for you right here. This is the new Skil drill press. Again, DIYer, doesn't take up a lot of room. Look at it. Look at it. Let's go over this real quick right here. You can raise, lower your table. That's real nice like. You can raise and lower your bit. What's nice about this though, is it doesn't slap back at you. It goes up real nice and smooth like. This also has a built-in light. See it right there? See it? See it? And a laser beam. Laser beam. Turn this bad boy on, super quiet. Bring it back down. Got your tool right here for your chuck. You can loosen, super easy to put in your bits. Tighten that bad boy down. Raise and lower the table to your desired height. And then you can drill your woodage. Yeah, that's real nice like. I just used and abused. That is the new Skil drill press. Let's move it to the next tool. Now the tool behind me is the one that got a lot of people excited when I posted about these new Skil tools. This is the one that they wanted to see the most, and I will move out the way. It's a scroll saw. Yep, this is the new 16-inch Skil scroll saw. Now this thing is really, really super cool. Let me show you why. So number one is super easy to use. So the blade change, I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna loosen that blade up. Then I can push down, take this blade out, or put a new one in. But we're gonna leave this one in. Oh, by the way, they give you two different adapters here. So if you have different size blades, longer blades, wider blades, whatever, you can use these if the brand that you have doesn't necessarily fit. Now this is where it starts getting cool. You got your on and off switch right here. But watch this. If I flip that switch right there and I flip that on switch, that doesn't come on. There's a reason for it. That's because this bad mamma jamma has a foot pedal. It's also protected so you don't accidentally step on this thing. You put your foot in there, I push this down and watch this. But it also has different speeds. So if I want to go slow, I can bring this all the way down, push that pedal, it'll go slow. But if I bring this up, oh yeah, it's real nice like. But what does a scroll saw do, you ask? Well, let me show you. So I'm gonna unplug it and I'm gonna release my blade. I'm gonna take this blade out right here and let me show you. So as you can see for yourself, the blade is completely out. So maybe you're making Christmas decorations. Maybe you're making wreaths. Now this is a thicker piece of wood right here, but nonetheless, we're gonna try it. All I do is have a pre-drilled hole. It could be a smaller hole. Anything for this blade to go down through. I'm gonna bring that down, put that blade on like so, and then tighten that blade down. I'm gonna put my light here. This right here has a little pump. It's gonna blow air through that tube and the dust out of there. We're gonna turn this bad boy on. Now you can adjust the speed lower or higher. You don't need the foot pedal to do that. But let's say I'm cutting out a Christmas tree. I'm not gonna cut out a Christmas tree, I'm just showing you. So if I need to make a cut, I'm just gonna go down and do this way. And as you can see, I clearly made an angel for Christmas. Next tool. The next tool that we have right here is a grinder. That's right, Skil just came out with a brand new desktop grinder. Now, I don't believe that you need me to tell you what a grinder's good for, but for example, you're sharpening up some lawnmower blades, you're taking your ego out for the first time this year, and you said, my blade's dull, I need to sharpen that bladage. There you go. Got your power button right here. Listen to that beautiful hum. I'm gonna turn it off right now. Got your guards right there too. Oh, and FYI, never let these things move out further away from the disc than 1/8 of an inch. You also got a guard right here that you can look into and the sparks won't hit you in the face. And if you're blind, well, this is a magnifying glass. And I am looking at you through this magnifying glass. Did you get subscribed, hit that bell notification yet? Now, these discs come with this. You got a grittier wheel and a not so grittier wheel, a smoother to really get that thing sharp, your knives or blades or whatever. And then you got that grit to take off some of the nasty. Always wear your safety glasses when you're grinding. When you're grinding. Always wear your safety glasses when you're grinding. When you're grinding. Do not grind without the safety glasses on. Cause if you do, you get smacked in the eye with a spar. Consider that rebar ground. Now what's so cool about seeing Skil come out with all these new tools is this is really a beloved company. Your grandfather, your father, they probably all had at least one Skil tool in their garage that you remember when you were a kid. And now they're sort of reinventing themselves, coming out with new tools now that they're under the Chervon name. And I do want to let you know that I am not paid to say anything in this video. I am just really happy to see that they are coming back to life, coming out with so many new tools. Speaking of new tools, we got the new 12-volt tools from Skil. We got so many other cool 18-volt tools from Skil that they released. Get subscribed, hit that bell notification. If you want to see a really cool saw, check this video out right there, right there, right there. You're going to be blown away by this next Skil tool. We'll be back with more videos soon.